On third down, 5 in the pattern for Darnold. Pocket being pushed. Darnold on the move, past the sticks, and he's got his safety blanket, Justin Jefferson. That is a major piece of versatility for this offense with Hockenson back. Darnold rifles over the middle, and he's got Justin Jefferson again down inside the 45-yard line of Jacksonville.
He can definitely tote the rock, although they don't do it that much.
He's their second leading receiver behind Jefferson this year in terms of catches. Obviously, Hockenson's the third. Right back to Jones, and he's got another first down for Minnesota. The Vikings moving the ball on a strong 8-play drive so far.
You don't have to get all the yards through the air when you throw it.
C.J. Ham is in the block, then he releases up the middle, incomplete for Jordan Addison. Parker Romo is in for the injured Will Reichert. His first NFL field goal attempt is pure. Welcome to the NFL. A lot of early holes, a lot of late rallies, a lot of close losses for Jacksonville this year. Off the roll, Brenton Strange makes the catch, slips a tackle, big gain into Viking territory. He's the back now on 2nd and 7. Slips a tackle, looks healthy there. And a powerful run down inside the 30 of Minnesota.
Making it a tough, long day mentally for Mac Jones.
They only bring 4. They drop back in coverage, and a nice strike to Gabe Davis. Down to the 1-yard line.
Yep.
They will. They'll get it this time. And Mac Jones, the hometown kid, puts Jacksonville in front.
Look at his left foot right here.
Yep.
He's going to put it back, wait till the last second. And right there, he's got to get a little juice behind him and get ready.
Darnold off the play-action fake. Deep down the middle, Josh Oliver, the tight end, who has really stepped up in the absence of Hockenson. And now those two are playing together. That's a 28-yard strike to Josh Oliver. I saw Robinson pretty frustrated, got into it with Doug Peterson a little bit on the sideline. Now he's on the opposite sideline. He was blocking for Darnold, who delivers a strike. This is where the first Minnesota drive stalled, right around the 30. Darnold on the slant, off of Jefferson's hands, and Foyeshade Oluokun has the interception. Quick throw, and Luke Farrell another grab, and the tight end powers his way for about 8 yards, so that sets up another third down and short here.
Plenty of your playbook open, can still run the ball. He's got to be aware of those two backers in the A-gaps.
So again, they drop on third down into coverage. So Jones has to find a window. He's directing receivers and ends up throwing incomplete. 11 personnel right now. One back, one tight. Darnold looks for the tight. That's TJ Hockenson, and he's got the first down. They convert. Darnold for Hockenson, who was the outside receiver after he motioned out, and he runs that for a first down. Good connection with Darnold. Darnold, plenty of time. Looking for Hockenson again in a tight window, and he's got the first down again. A first down on third down for Darnold.
There's those tight ends again.
Yep. Darnold. They covered up the release to Jefferson. A flag is thrown from the defensive backfield. Darnold with a 10-yard scramble, but we'll have to check that penalty marker. Darnold. Time. Plenty of it. End zone shot. And another end zone interception for Sam Darnold. And Buster Brown has the first pick of his career.
Your linemen go downfield.
Now conservative again to try to bleed the clock. And they can essentially just take this to the halftime break. So many close games under Kevin O'Connell in his 3 seasons. Darnold, the play action. Can this get going? Up top, what a catch. Jordan Addison down to the 44-yard line of Jacksonville. And Jones has plenty of space for the first down. And Miller jars him out of bounds near the 25-yard line. Darnold's hoping for a one-on-one somewhere. He's throwing to the end zone, and he's picked again. This time it's Darnell Savage. Out of bounds, shy of the 30. 2 flags on the far side of the field, and now 2 flags on the near side.
It's back pylon, his guy or nobody. Clearly, Jefferson and Sam Darnold on different pages today.
With that penalty, they start at the 16, and then they burst it out with ETN out near the 30-yard line to start this Jacksonville drive. Showing the fills in the A-gap again. Let's see this time. Yep, now they're bringing the blitz. Jones gets rid of it, and Gabe Davis got the catch just past the sticks for a first down. Darnold for Speedy Naylor, and he's got the first down as he works past Jarian Jones. Campbell is guarding Jefferson. Over the middle, it's Oliver. And he's got a first down again for Minnesota.
Preventing them from reaching their potential.
Darnold with a shot for Jefferson. A flag comes flying in. And off Jones, right back to the ground game. It's been good on first down on this drive. 3rd and 18.
Be ready for some chips on the edge.
Now screen it. Akers with Bradbury out there. Pinballs his way inside the 15-yard line. And they're going to have to settle for a Parker Romo field goal attempt. Romo was part of the practice squad for the Lions and Bears last year. Good job by Ryan Wright to reach out and snare a little bit of a wide snap. Here's Ingram. Long way to go. Murphy's there. So is the rest of the defense. Affected Aaron Jones.
Maybe precautionary, but regardless, that's 71 rushing yards right there. And a quiet 71, but that helps your team.
Well, Darnold rifles T.J. Hawkinson back in the mix and into Jacksonville territory, along with his blocking ability. So now Ty Chandler is in the game for his first carry, and it is a good one. So now Akers and Chandler are your 2 backs. Darnold, pockets collapsing. He has to escape, and he's taken off, and he's got a double-digit yard scramble. 4th and inches. It is Darnold. Just needed a little bit. An initial look. Seems like it may have had enough. Let's see. Yeah, field goal range right now.
Smart.
Draw play for Chandler. Listen, the Jaguars gave up a couple of draw plays on 3rd down last week that led to first downs and touchdowns. With his 3rd NFL field goal attempt, this one for the lead, and he just snuck it in inside the right upright. Oh!
The Vikings offense, 379.
Oh boy, Mac Jones fumbled snap, and this may be Minnesota football. And Harrison Phillips takes it out of there. And now a touchdown if Minnesota can finally find the end zone. Makes it very tough on Jacksonville. A first down run for Akers for 11 yards. Darnold throws incomplete. Jefferson was bracketed. Here's Romo again. Try to extend the lead, and from 29, his shortest attempt. There's Jones. Wanted to go deep. Oh, he underthrew that ball, and that was right into the waiting arms of Byron Murphy. It is Akers in the game. Darnold under pressure, and Trayvon Walker arrives at a big moment. You'll get the 2-minute warning stopping. Jones floats it. It is caught by Ingram. And he steps out of bounds with 2:07 left. Here comes an extra man from Minnesota. Jones floats it again, and there is Brian Thomas Jr. finally showing up with his 2nd grab of the day.
See if Mac Jones can change it up.
Extra man comes from Minnesota. Jones launches end zone. Closest man is a Viking. It is picked up by Bynum. Cameron Bynum trying to seal another game. And he comes up with another takeaway.
or the brotherly shove, whatever you want to call it. But they got to get some room to take a knee.
The Jaguars actually stopped a couple of tush pushes against Philly last week on 2-point conversions. They get a stop here. Now they're going to use that last timeout to save as much time as possible. 5-point lead, no timeouts for Jacksonville. Just trying to get some cushion. Jones can end it with a first down, and he's just shy by a yard. The last thing you need is a penalty here, too.
Yeah, they got to be smart.
A flag could ruin this game for Jacksonville, and we just saw a flag get thrown.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 44. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And that's how this game comes to an end. For as well as Jacksonville's defense played all day to keep them in this game, Trayvon Walker's silly penalty right there is going to cost them a first down, and without a timeout, they will not be able to stop the clock. This final need to win the game and get their 7th win to tie Detroit. They're only a half game back of the Lions now.
Over 400 yards of offense and only 12 points to show.
And in his NFL debut, Parker Romo, one of the heroes of the day in his NFL debut, 4 field goals to help the Vikings win it.